Hello tanks and tankettes, and welcome to, well, what is probably going to be the only video between now and New Year's, although New Year's is pretty close. I had said that I wasn't going to do any, but I thought a little self-publicity wouldn't hurt, because I'm doing a special stream on this coming Tuesday, the 29th. I think it's the 29th. I'm going to double check I've said that now. Yes, the 29th. And basically, Wargaming have given me a Type 59, hence this replay we're watching, a Type 62, the Tier 7 light tank, and a Cromwell B to give away. And it's basically however I choose, you know, within reason. I can't just give them to my friends, unfortunately, which would be super cool if I could go, hey everybody, have a Type 59, but no, sadly. But what I've chosen to do is a giveaway stream rather than some kind of YouTube contest. Now, I know a lot of you don't watch me on YouTube because I don't actually stream. Wow. Yeah, no, my brain just caught up with what I just said. I know a lot of you don't watch me on Twitch, is what I was meaning to say, and then some kind of Freudian thing happened there. I don't know. Caption guy's going to have a field day with that, I'm sure. So I thought I had better give you guys and gals that are watching this on YouTube that don't really watch me on Twitch, because I don't do a lot of World of Tanks on Twitch, a heads up, basically. A notification that I'm going to be doing this particular thing on Tuesday. I will definitely be playing World of Tanks on Tuesday from 1 PM to 5 PM CET, and I have these 3 tanks to give away. So yes, this is the first time I've done a thing like this on the stream. I've done a couple of minor giveaways. I've done, was it a pair of Steam keys that somebody donated, and there was something else I'm sure I gave away. I can't remember. But yeah, this is the first time I've had anything major to give away, though. And it's the first kind of giveaway I've had for a while, because the last contest we had was at, what, 15k subs for the channel? And, well, you may have noticed the subs have kind of leveled off. It's flatlined a bit. It's not really growing, but it's not really shrinking either. So, not shrinking is good, but not growing is not particularly good either. But I don't know, maybe this will elicit a bit of interest, because I'm not the only one doing this. A couple of the community contributors for EU have been giving these prizes to give away. So if you're desperate for a Type 59, and I don't even have one, then this is possibly the season for you. So, we're actually seeing one in action right now, and I should maybe talk about this replay now I've gotten the self-promotion out of the way. This is Captain Spetsnaz even. He's on NA, and he's actually in a platoon with a T-34-3 and an IS-6. And the Type 59, well, this is, I should say this is a 9.7 replay, so it's not the HD type that we're looking at right now. It is actually HD these days. The Type 59 is, it still has that reputation, and it's not quite the uber tank it once was. It has been toned down a bit, but it still gets limited matchmaking. It's still a very capable Tier 8 medium tank with limited matchmaking, and it certainly beats the other Tier 8 limited medium matchmaking mediums into a cocked hat, basically. This is the best of the bunch, by far. What's the competition even? The Super Pershing, and there's probably something else as well. There's at least one other, I'm sure there is. T-34-3. There we go. Is there any? No, I don't think I've forgotten any others. There's not actually that many Tier 8 premium mediums, is there? No, the Prot, the Revalorise, the CDC, those are all full matchmaking. The SDA-2 is full matchmaking. No, I think this is, yeah, this is one of a select few of Tier 8 mediums. Yeah, the Panther 88 doesn't, trying to think if there's anything else. No. Anyway, so yeah, this is by far the best of the bunch. And by the time I had joined the game, it was just, I think, one of the last sales they were having, and I didn't know squat back in those days. So I technically had the chance to buy one, but I never did, because I was not at a stage of the game where I was going to spend money. Talking of spending money, Captain Spetsnaz here, who does have his own channel, by the way, there will be a link for that in below, is switching to premium for this IS-6, and there is a bit of a disparity, shall we say, between the AP rounds at 181 and the premium rounds at 242, something like that. It's not quite as great as the Super Pershing, of course, which has 171 with regular AP and 248 with APCR, which is, that's an even bigger gap, but still it is a pretty big gap, and you can see why he's carrying a fair few APCR rounds on this, because even with the limited matchmaking, there are going to be some Tier 9s where the 181 just isn't enough, and some Tier 8s where you might struggle a bit as well. But it might be one of these tanks where you can get a bit lazy with the premium ammo and just reach for it when you don't need to. Anyway, Doesn't quite get the retreating KV2, wastes a shell on it. I think he was actually maybe not realising he was firing APCR at that KV2. It's not entirely necessary. The situation is, it's basically his platoon at this point and a VK scout. So this is going to be a bit interesting, shall we say. Now, he isn't really that close to his allies, but they're both together and coming up behind the IS-6s. He, meanwhile, is... well, the scout is doing something at least. The scout's actually doing a reasonable job here. He's trying to push things a bit, but... yeah, there's multiple things that could shoot at him, and one of them just has. The IS-6 maybe fed up with having premium ammo spammed at him, fired it right back, but anyway, it's fine. He's gone now. The ISU is just taking a peek, but Captain Spetsnaz takes him out, and ooh, T-34-3, that's a bit nasty. I think he was coming for the scout, but he then switches his target to Captain Spetsnaz, bounces a shot on that really rather decent Type 59 armour. And I have to say, I mean, the T-34-3, some people buy it expecting it to be a Type 59 in terms of... it's not. I mean, it's better these days with the extra gun depression. But, yeah, it still doesn't quite compare to this thing. So, all that's left at this point is a pair of Tier 7s. And their scouts actually done a reasonable job of staying alive. And his platoon mates have done a pretty reasonable job as well. Although I will say, you'll see at the end scores that his ally in the T-34-3 has done much better than his IS-6 in terms of damage, but sometimes damage doesn't tell the entire story. Sometimes you have to look at what else is being done as well, you know, the amount of shots bounced. Anyway, unfortunately, their plucky little scout has been taken out by the T-25-2, and, well, they've taken out the Tiger, which is fine, but Captain Spetsnaz has taken an extra hit in the process. However, the IS-6 has climbed up there and is lighting up the T-25-2, and he's actually about to get shot in. There we go. Doesn't quite kill the T-25-2, which is, I don't know, maybe he got a bit cheated by RNG there. But that meant Captain Spetsnaz could get the final kill and secure a nice platoon finish there. So we'll take a look at the scores, and they were pretty decent. This is actually not the only game Captain Spetsnaz has sent me, and I have tried to ensure this isn't one that's appeared on other channels. I'm not even sure if it's appeared on his own channel, but I've hunted around and I couldn't see it. I'm guessing it plays it a lot, because I have actually found other replays of his. But as for this one, well, 4k damage, 5 kills, 1400 base XP, pretty impressive. It was a nice 1-2-3 finish, and I also got it the wrong way round. It was actually the IS-6 that did more than the T-34-3. 3.8k damage, nearly 3.9k for the IS-6, and just over 1,000 damage for the T-34-3. But the rest of the team wasn't that particularly impressive either. So that was a nice platoon carry, that one. And I felt like it showed off reasonably well what the Type 59 can still do. And he especially had some nice bounces in that one. So, yes, you will find a link to my Twitch below. If it's in the description of every video pretty much anyway these days, past a certain point anyway. I didn't go back and add it to all my old videos, but in my newer videos, it's there. There'll also be a link to Captain Spetsnaz's channel. You can go and check that out if you want. But yeah, Tuesday, mark it on your calendar. I am giving away a Type 59, a Type 62, and a Cromwell B. They're all pretty good tanks, and somebody is going to be very happy come Tuesday. So, if you want to leave any comments below, you can do so. You can hit the like button, you can subscribe to my channel, and, as always, stay tuned for more.